Hello, thanks for joining me. Well, this is the top for my Hardinge lathe. The next step is to create a chamber for it and darken it with ammonia. It's a process called fuming. I really like it. Here's some that I've done in the past. That's after fuming. It's got an oil finish on it too, but this is without fuming. So the top will basically look like that when we get done. The ammonia I'm working with is 28%, which is really dangerous stuff. I'm going to do it outside, downwind, or actually upwind from it. And but I got to build a chamber for it. It'll just be a box about that thick, and I'll put a can of liquid ammonia in it. But anyway, that's what we're going to do now. Okay, this is dangerous stuff. I didn't really I planned on putting a container inside, but I think the plastic itself will hold the ammonia just fine. The wind is blowing that way. And in about 3 days, it'll be chocolate brown. And through the magic of video, it will be about 3 minutes or less. Well, it's been in here for about 12 hours now. And I can see through the plastic that it's fairly dark. It's actually surprisingly dark. I'm going to put on my face shield and we're going to pull up this plastic and we're going to see what it looks like. Okay, here goes. Quite a difference, isn't it? Okay, here comes the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, I have been anyway. Yeah, I think that'll look good once we get some oil on it. That's amazing how it changes. Just for a little comparison. Okay, here's the part I like. It always amazes me, the color change. What kind of amazed me is usually when I take wood out of the chamber, the ammonia is real strong. And I usually have to let the wood breathe a while before I apply a finish. It's just, you can't even get around it. It's putting out so much ammonia. But this wood didn't even smell. So that tells me that the ammonia gas pretty much evaporated because I didn't have a good seal on the plastic. There's a quick, easy way to do it, but the plastic didn't seal the ammonia in really well. Yeah, we'll let that soak in and then wipe it dry. So let it soak for 5-10 minutes maybe. I like it. Wow, that looks pretty good. Almost too good. Too good to drill holes through. Seven from front, 9 3/8. Well, I've got some studs here that came off the bottom of that, but I don't have a nut for it. And that is a half 12. Never heard of a half 12. So I'm going to tap it to half 13. Perfect. I think I'll probably make a little steel frame to go in there. Okay, bolt this on, and then we'll install a belt. I just put a piece of paper on there to keep the heater clean. Okay, 20 minutes. Okay, I got the VFD temporarily wired up. I'm going to give it a try in a minute here. Still like about 4 minutes on the belt. Okay, let's give this thing a try. Oh yeah. I like it. Let's try the other pulley speed here. This would be the slow speed. Oh yeah. There's full speed on the slow speed. I think I got a loose bearing here. I haven't really checked the bearings in it. I like it. About 730 RPM. Let's try the higher speed. Well, it's 1200 RPM and 720, which is about what I expected. High speed of 1200 and the low on this pulley is 720. That's perfect. Of course, I can any speed in between too. There's 500. Very nice. Very pleased. Well, that about wraps it up. I think next week's I'm not sure what direction I'm going in for next week's project. I got to work on this turret tailstock I got. Obviously something's not lining up. That's where the chuck goes and that's where the center line for the spindle is. This was in process of being made, and I think this turret is actually for this lathe, and they've made a new turret for it so that it would work on a 9-inch cataract. But I'd like to know for sure if anybody has information on a number 97 turret, Hardinge turret. I'd really like to see the information. So that may be one thing we do next week. But I got some other stuff I need to do over here too. There's a 3-jaw chuck I need to clean up, or 4-jaw rather. A very poor condition tailstock. I don't know if it's even savable. I found one on eBay, but he's asking a lot of money for it. I made him an offer. I don't really think he'll take it because it was about half price. And then we got 2 compounds and cross slides here, and I think between the 2 of them we can come up with a really nice one. Surely with all those parts we'll be able to do something. But this is probably the next step because this will allow us to try the lathe out. And I really want to give it a try. But then beyond that, and this will be future videos also, we need to make some cabinet space. I think I'll put drawers down there, right here. And on this side, I was just going to put a door there, and the VFD is set up where I can put a remote switch and speed control, and I can just hide the VFD inside this cabinet here. And I was thinking about putting a power switch right there and a speed control right there. And I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but that's a future project. Anyway, that about wraps it up. Thanks for joining me, and be sure and subscribe. And ring that bell.